Good evening, boys and girls. Today you're going to be taking notes on 29-1, which is range. Go ahead and fill that out on your notebook paper. And don't forget to add it to your table of contents along with the page number. Okay, so range. Range is a measure of variability. A measure of variability. And you may recall from our earlier lesson that variability is talking about the variety of answers that you get. When you ask a statistical question and you can have multiple correct answers, the more correct answers that you can have, the more variability your question has. The fewer correct answers, then the less variability your statistical question has. So range is a measure of variability. And the range is the difference between the least and the greatest observation. Okay, so let's say you have some data. Go ahead and draw a line. And let's say we're going to make this by tens. So let's do it 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And I'm going to put lines in for each 5 intervals. Okay, so let's say I have some data where I've got, I've got 160, I've got 165, 170, maybe I got 280s, and let's say I've got 175 and 190 and 195, 100 and 185. So that's my data that I've collected for a statistical question that I've asked. To figure out the range, you would take the greatest observation, which is 100, and you would subtract that from the lowest observation, which was 60. And so your range would be 40. And that's it. It's very simple. I want you to go ahead and turn in your book to, this is going to be page 380. So if you can turn in your book, page 380. And I'd like you to try the check your understanding problems, numbers 6 and 7. And you can do those in your notebook. Those will be your 2 examples. And then I'd like you to get a regular sheet of paper, not notebook paper, and go ahead and work out the lesson practice on page 381. And you're going to do numbers 8, which has 4 parts to it. Or rather 3 parts to it, A, B, and C, and number 12, which also has 3 parts to it. And that is going to be your assignment for tonight. Have fun!